Yo. Hi. Hard breathing through kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the badness. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Good wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man tea. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem wenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunaband tuko party tunaband hii weekend tuki ndio hashtag check it tunaband press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tunaband adi che wanja for the G chop on the panty
Kuja wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
What's up?
Are increasing for foreign players.
So,
The
I'm,
best basketball
I'm
players
watching this Wembenyama.
in the United States.
When's the last time you went to a class?
Wow. I mean, 2 years ago, no, I graduated high school, and this is the last time I went. Oh, actually, I had like an exam, like a national exam to pass, like 6 months ago, whatever, like two. It's like
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
So I went to
So he's coming to the league. Wembenyama, the 7'4" assassin from France, getting ready to take over the NBA world once he gets strong enough, I'm guessing. Maybe right away. I mean, but what if he got the MVP like the first year? Would that just be like insanity? It's not going to happen. I mean, probably not going to happen. But like, what if that happened? Anyways, if you're here, check it in the comment section. Let me know that you're here. But yes, the last 5 MVPs have been from different countries. And the MVP race this year was between 2 people who are both foreigners. I mean, so obviously, like, at the very least, the international competition is catching up. Now, for those of us that warned everybody, it was obvious. Like back in 2005, I think, when I was playing overseas, I saw the players working out over there. And I was like, I just saw it. I was like, we're not doing that. I know we're not doing that. And if you're like, well, it doesn't matter. We have the better players. They can never catch up. That wasn't until they saw us play in 1992 in Barcelona. Once the whole world saw the dream team, everything changed. And here we are 30 years later, and like they're kicking our butts. Now, yes, it's the world versus America, which is a lot versus a little. But what if you just saw it like, I don't know, Serbia versus America? They still got 3 MVPs out of that. I'm saying, like, we are not working hard. And there's something that Wembenyama said in that interview. He said, they asked him, like, does he think that he missed out on the high school experience? And he said, well, high school basketball is like nothing. And here, high school basketball is like everything. So when they're in high school, let's fast forward, actually. Let's take Lonzo Ball's career, okay? Lonzo Ball. Imagine if Lonzo Ball, he played 1 year in college. Imagine if he played 4 years in college. How good would he be when he came out? Or I can take a more modern player, I guess. His brother, whatever his name is, LaMelo, whatever. One of them that just came out. If you put a player in the NBA for 3 years after he turns 19 or 18, then you put him back into college, he would be like the best college basketball player to ever live. Because it was higher level of competition, higher level of training. But if he stays in college, he won't be that player. But can he make it to the NBA is the other question for that one. But still, you get better by playing better competition. So when these foreigners are 16 years old, 15 years old, playing professional, like a higher level than like college, okay? And they're like 16, 15, all right? And they're doing that instead of American high school, where American high school is who you playing with, who you playing with, who you playing against. Oh yeah, like especially like when I played in high school, like during the summer was when I played against the future NBA pros. During the actual year, what was I doing? During the school year, who was I playing with? Let me think. Sean Barber would come from football 3 weeks late because football would end like late. Then there was Adam Bollinger, who was a soccer player. My entire team had other sports. They were not, like, basketball was not their main sport. So my team was like not basketball players. Maybe like 2 guys would consider basketball their number 1 sport. And then who was I playing against? Nobody. Every team was made up like mine. There would be like 1 star per like 5 teams. All right. And so who are you playing against? Who are you doing? Like, and then what are you doing during that time? Are you working out? No. You're only playing. You're only practicing like to win those games, and your coach is doing all these things, and it's a great culture, and I love high school basketball, but it's definitely what's starting this wave overseas. All right, where this is the international players are having 4-year head start on us, the same head start that the Ball brothers have had over every college player. All right, a senior in college can't compete with a third-year player in the NBA like Luka, who skipped college. So Luka's the same age. I think he might be older now, but I'm pretty sure Luka's not the oldest person that would be in college. Maybe he is. Not if you count the Mormon guys. But if you count like a third-year NBA player who's still like 22 years old or 21, they would demolish a college player. And that's where we're at. Our high school guys can't keep up to these professional overseas guys, and they're the same age as us because they're doing things better. They're training, and they're playing against better players. So, yes, we have to change that. Prep schools are looking to change that now. But they're only doing it with the top players. That doesn't do much for you guys. I mean, unless you can make a prep school. So now I guess it comes down to what can you do between 1st and 8th grade? Can you work hard enough between 1st and 8th grade to go to a prep school? That's tough. All right. So I don't know where this is all headed, but I think one day soon, actually, high school basketball will be the same as high school softball, or high school gymnastics, or high school swimming, or high school tennis too, where if you are a professional or a future professional athlete, you would never be playing high school tennis or softball. You would never, you just don't do it. You play year round, you would play year round travel ball. That's what they do. Even the swimmers play year round travel ball, year round travel swim, travel arms. I don't know how they say it, but yes, I think that's where it's gonna head. And only the bad players will play high school. I think it'll be like that. And college was the same way for tennis. I mean, we thought that we were cool, and we were like, oh yeah, we're college basketball players. And then you look at our tennis players, they were playing college tennis, but they sucked compared to professionals. And I was like, oh, so can you go pro after playing college tennis? They're like, no, if I could go pro, I wouldn't have come to college. Basically the same thing with baseball. If you're playing on a college team, your chances of making pro are less because they would have found you by the time that you were 18. It's a weird thing. I think that basketball's headed in that direction. It's going to be crazy. What's up, Tasmania Devil? How you doing, man? If you're here again, check it in the comment section. Let me know that you're here. We have games this weekend. All right, we will find out the schedule by tomorrow night. So Thursday. So heads over the schedule. Teams are still signing up and giving us request. I have some huge plans in the making. I think I might open up my my video that I made for Limitless Hoops soon, so all of you guys can see it. If you've already seen it, let me know what you think. All right. I don't think I'm gonna play high school. I'd rather get better. Yeah, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Because again, what if that's your only chance? So you would have to be okay with that. I would think, like he said. I forgot to bring that part up. Like Wembanyama said, they said, do you regret skipping the regular high school experience? He said, JJ said, yeah, I would go to Applebee's with my friends and just eat some chicken wings, stuff like that. And he goes, and you didn't experience that. And then he said, the same as LeBron said, he said, yeah, a little bit. You have to make sacrifices. My high school experience was kind of like that, where I didn't do all the things that regular kids would have done. Now I did more than I'm sure LeBron did, but LeBron says he can't even go out in public, and he kind of misses that part of life. And if you are, let's say, a player that doesn't make it, that means that you spent your high school career just doing basketball, and then you missed out on let's say prom and all this other stuff. I don't know if you're going to skip that, but I'm just saying, you'll miss out on the high school experience just hanging out after school, doing nothing. I felt like I missed out on the college experience, kind of. We did party, but, they were just sitting down on the grass outside, which I don't like to do, and they were just, hanging out, playing Frisbee all day. No, we had to work every single day, and, so you miss out on that stuff. And if you miss out on that stuff, and then you don't go to college on top of that, ooh, that is a risky bet. So I can't tell you what to do, but you have to say yes. If I don't make college, and I don't do high school basketball, and I just train, will I be okay with that result? In which case, if you can say yes to that, then I say do it. But you can't say, well, that's not going to happen. You can't be stubborn like that. With me and my little project that I'm trying to do for Limitless Hoops, I've told myself, what if I fall flat on my face? And for me, I would still be like ridiculously proud of myself. Of all my efforts that I put forth, I would be so happy with it. Now, if it happens to come into fruition, I would just be ecstatic, like above cloud nine. So that's how you have to see things like that. So good luck with that decision. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Quote of the day is learn from your mistakes. We talk about mistakes a lot. We talk about like loving the mistakes, right? But you have to also learn from them. You can't just keep making the same mistake over and over and over again, right? All right, so like, yes, failure is part of the process, but you can't just keep failing over and over again in the same exact way, right? Learn from your mistakes so that you don't repeat them, all right? So the mistake should only happen one time, maybe two times. And after that, you're like, nah, buddy. Ain't getting me the same exact way. All right, that's the quote of the day. I think it's a great way. And if you continually learning from mistakes, every mistake will make you better, which is cool. It's basically like another Wolverine situation where every time that you get injured, instead of just healing, you actually get stronger. And it's like after a while, people aren't going to want to injure you anymore. If you're going to keep healing and getting stronger each time, they're going to be like, "What the heck?" All right, what's up, Caleb? All right, let's check the itinerary for the day. We got whole bunch of drills. All right, in the future we got 1-on-1 no steals, no blocks, make 15 threes in 3 minutes, line jumps to shots, tap series, 21x3 jumps, quick ball touches, and then the stuff that we did in the past, we got favorite underdog 1-on-1, last second shots, weave rebounds, athletic spin to reverse, pick and roll retreat, then beat, ball drop, layup. That was last Wednesday. This Wednesday we're going to Aurora. So if you're going to Aurora, show up at Aurora. If you're coming to Ryan Elementary to meet me at the carpool, don't be late. We're meeting at 5:10. All right. But what we're doing tonight, we got the shell drill. All right. This is about defense, about being in the right spots. All right. Just making it impossible for them to score. All right. Other things that we're doing, we got defensive free throw box out, lots of cones, on count quick dribbles, lane slides, and post big seal to score. To take a look at those, we're going to start with lots of cones. Okay, we're going to come back to the other two in a second. But for lots of cones, it's here. All right, I'm thinking about making like some super groups, man. All right, keep that ball low. Go right hand one way, go left hand back. You'll be at practice tonight? Nice, dude. Rolling, baby. We're getting this thing. All right. So that's how you go through the first time. Second time, you're going to go in and out between the legs behind the back. So many people go tap, tap. This is in and out. Then between legs behind and the back. Also make sure that you cross that leg. Cross that leg that goes. Then you come left hand back. Cross that leg if you can. And for the last time going through, there are 3 different ones. You're going to go scissor dribbles, then push out. All right, again, right hand one way, the other hand the other way back. Make sure that you push out fast though. All right, next drill we got is uncount quick dribbles. I say a number, you do it.
2, 7, 4, 4.
You get the gist. You get the gist. You get the gist. All right, next one. Lane slides. That's easy enough. Make sure on lane slides that you step with the correct leg in the direction that you're going. You don't want to cross your feet. You don't want to tap your feet together. You also don't want to step with the wrong foot forward. So if you're going in that direction, you gotta step with that foot first and then go. All right, the camera's really screwing me up. Everything's backwards. All right, next thing we got is Post big, seal to score. You do this on both sides. You want to make sure that right when the ball goes up, that's when you step middle. So you pass the ball up, and then you take a huge step, and then you take slides. And this is as a defender if they happen to like play in front of you. For accurate passes, shoot accurate shots over your shoulder. You can get a whole bunch of shots over this time. All right, and those shots over both shoulders, man. If you can perfect that shot, that can up your scoring by a ton. It just adds to touch. And this is defensive free throw box out. All right, want to make sure that you're talking, that you're pinching on one side or the other. All right, that one side has the shooter. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in that group right there. All right, so make sure that we understand this drill. All right, be sure to choose wisely and communicate loudly. All right, for the last drill, it's the shell drill. Let's see who gets there last. All right, let's see who reacts fast. Let's see who closes out fast. Let's see who gets to the correct spots. All right, those are all slow. You want to go as the ball's in the air. That one was decent. All right, and if you are in your spots, look how crowded it is. Look how crowded it is. Like, no one can drive against that. If you guys are in help side spots, no one can drive against that. If you guys can get to your man fast enough, no one can do that. If they drive and then you rotate over, beat them for charges, no one can beat that. So when you play help side defense correctly, man, that thing it's a beast. It's a beast. All right.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the
What is that? Oh, that was the other screen. I got you. All right. So yes, that is the shell drill. All right, and to take a look at the shell drill, we got where am I? Not there. Alright, we got the tactical board out right here. Alright, I just want to show you guys this because we just don't understand this for some strange reason. Again, look, if they're out here and they are the red team, and they can beat all of us. Alright, we just have to put them in a position where they can't beat all of us. So 1 will guard the 1, 2 will guard the 2, 4 will guard the 4. Sure, it can be out of order. 3 can guard the 3. All right, so this is just who you're guarding. If it's just 1-on-1, this guy right here can just go around that guy to go score. But if he's playing halfway in between, now if he starts to drive right here, that'll be a hard drive. I mean, but what if he gets through like 2 of them and he goes right there? That's still a whole bunch of open space, right? Not if he's halfway there, halfway in between his man and the ball. Now he can cover. All right, and this guy's also halfway there, and this guy's also halfway there. And again, you're halfway between your man and the ball, straight line like that. All right, if I had a line, I guess. Are you sure? No. I never know how to draw on these things. Like I never do it right. Like I never. Maybe that. No. Okay, maybe this. There we go. All right. So if you have a straight line, the line's right there. All right. And the other guy, he wants to be on the line. This guy wants to be on the line, but halfway and then take a step back. That's your spot. There's a line right there too. He's on the line, take a step back. Again, understand what that does. All right. I don't know how to delete it, but yes. All right. So as they pass the ball, though, now you guard your man. You want to force some baseline. This guy now is in between. This guy is in between his man and the ball. And then since his man's way on this side, this guy right here will draw a line between his man and the ball and go halfway in between and then stop, then step a half step back. This guy, halfway in between his man and the ball and then take a step back. And again, when we do this, it keeps them out of the middle. I don't know why we can't do it. I don't even know if we try to do it. But we say to do it all the time, and it just never happens in the games. Like, when I say never, I mean like never happens in the games. So we got to figure out a way to get this to work, all right, so that we can be unstoppable on defense, okay? And let's check to see who's been doing some homework. Has anyone been doing some homework? We got Derek with the form shots. I've been noticing Derek's been posting every single day. Great job, Derek. Joey's lots of cones. I like it. Got the lane slides too. Jump rope right there. Joey's jump rope. Can Joey do the jump rope yet? I don't know who the youngest kid is to do the God's drill, but I think that Joey would be pushing it as the youngest if he could do it. Usually kids aren't coordinated enough to do it. Let's check the story of the day, and I gotta rest my voice today, so we're gonna let Michael Jordan do the story of the day. So listen up. It's kind of faded, but I guess I'll repeat it. All right, let's listen to Michael Jordan do the story of the day.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
All right. So basically, that was a TV commercial back in the day. All right. And he said like he's missed over 9,000 shots. He's lost over 300 games. And I remember seeing that. And I got the gist where it was going. I was like, okay, I get it. Even you failed. I get it. All right. But really, I was like, wait a minute. What? I was like, wait, you've only missed 26 game-winning shots? I was so impressed because he shoots game-winning shots all the time. But I guess like it needs to be like at the buzzer. Okay. So how often does that happen? How many games of 82 are exactly like with the game winner like in hand, like you're down by 2, down by 1? So I guess it's not like that crazy. Like maybe it's a lot. It just seems like he should have missed a lot more. So I'm pretty sure he makes a lot too. I'm not sure what his percentage is on game winners. Let me see. What is Michael Jordan's percentage on game winners? Let's see. Michael Jordan percentage on game winners. I should have made that the trivia question today. All right, Michael Jordan's percent on game winners is 37. No, LeBron James is 37%. Let's see, Michael Jordan though. Okay, he made 49% of his shots. Jordan's game-winning shots contains 28 game winners. Well, this is compiled the NBA. I do not know. Oh man, that might be a good question in the future. If you can figure that out, just let me know. What was his percentage on game-winning shots? Like, I mean, like, as he's shooting, it's like, I want to know like what his percentage was. Like, was it like the same as his percentage? Was it better? Was it worse? I'm guessing that it must be worse because more people are guarding you at that time. It's more pressure. Everyone knows that you're going to shoot it. You can't pass it so that you are at a handicap. I'm not sure what it is. All right. But he gets to shoot them all the time, though, which is awesome. All right. Let's see. The trivia question. No. We can go trivia. No, do I want to go trivia? No, I want to go the movie of the day. All right. The movie of the day is Hoop Dreams. All right. And now that I see this movie, I did not like it growing up. It was kind of like long. But I do remember like these 3 kids being chosen. Was it 2 kids? I thought it was 3. No, it was 3. Then they didn't include one in the movie because basically he got like hurt or didn't go anywhere. Maybe he quit basketball, something. But they had 3 kids to start. Finished with 2. I think maybe they both played in college somewhere. But they were banking on these guys going to the NBA. That would have been amazing. If these guys went to the NBA, that would have been crazy. Well, no, that commercial was done before the end of his career. So I'm like 6 years before the end of his career. So I'm pretty sure he's missed more since. He also made more after, so that would be a crazy percentage. If he was like 52% on game winners, that would be nuts. So yes, but Hoop Dreams, I want to film this movie for you guys. That would be amazing, just to follow you guys. And like, if you make it, now we got a serious movie on our hands, and I can actually use the footage from your homework to make this movie. All right. Now again, I said that I didn't like it, but Hoop Dreams, it does have a special place in like the hearts of basketball people around the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it like 41 stars for effort. All right, you might like it if you saw it. I'm pretty sure that it's deep. It's right in line with where you want to be. I'm sure. All right, Hoop Dreams. But I would rather be the guys in Hoop Dreams because that was the dream that I had. I knew that if I sat there and watched the movie so many times, I wouldn't be able to get there. So for me, I didn't love it. But you might like this movie. It is the 9th grade movie of the month. All right, so if you watch it, definitely do a movie report on it. Hoop Dreams. All right. So it's still probably around 48%. I don't know. Find it. Just for confirmation, I'm coming to practice. Nice! I got your confirmation, man. All right. Let's see. The trivia question today. I already had a trivia question up. It's not going to be the one that I just said. All right. But the trivia question today is, who was the only team to ever defeat Bill Russell's Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals? Again, Bill Russell went to the NBA Finals so many times. A few years he didn't go. Those don't count. I don't care who beat him in the non-NBA Finals years. I'm asking which team? There's only one team, and I need to know the city and I need to know the city and the mascot. So if it was like, the Seattle Supersonics, you need to say Seattle and Supersonics. All right. Which team? There's only one team ever to defeat Bill Russell in the NBA Finals. All right. Bill Russell led Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. Who is that? Caleb with the answer, and that is the answer, Caleb. It was the St. Louis Hawks. That's why I wanted that one to be said with the city, because St. Louis don't have no Hawks no more. Hawks be in Atlanta these days, baby. All right. So yes, the whole thing is in the 1957, just missed it, Eunice. The 1957-58 finals, the Hawks took the Celts 4-2. Most would say that Bill Russell's ankle injury in the third game had a huge bearing on the outcome. Okay, Jimmy Butler. Okay, you were injured. Shut up. All right. The Hawks, however, may you rest in peace. The Hawks, however, did an awesome team. Wait, what? Did have an awesome team, then led by Bob Pettit, the same team that took Boston to 7 games before losing in the previous season. A few times went to 7 games. So, those 11 rings could have been cut down to 8 pretty fast. But, Bill Russell was bringing it. All that matters is if you win. But he lost this one. It's the only time he lost in the finals to the St. Louis Hawks. Let's check the last thing. Now, again, the draft is tomorrow. All right, but we have trades all week long, and Porzingis is about to get traded to the Celtics. Does that make the Celtics better, or does him never crossing the 3-point line kind of make them worse? All right, because I know he's 7'19" tall, but dude, you don't go in for rebounds anymore. And why he doesn't? Because he's injured. A lot injury prone. I say just make your bread. You don't need to cross the 3-point line. You're all good. But should a team try to pick him up? Nah, man. So I say, if I was him, just keep making millions of dollars a year until you can't play anymore. Go up to I don't know, Portland Trailblazers. Just play for a team that isn't even trying, and then just keep a career going. I mean, if he goes to Boston, he's gonna have to play long minutes, play in the playoffs. He might get hurt. I say just stay safe, Kristaps. Kristaps, person who was on this very show, in a fake way during COVID. I interviewed this guy. I feel like I know him in a fake way during COVID. But yes, I think that the Celtics are making the wrong choice there. Now, is he great? He's an NBA basketball player. Is he great? He can't stay on the court. But I think, with that said, at least they didn't come out with the cast afterwards. I think that there should be a separate All-Star game for the 7'2" and above crowd. Or at least do a commercial with all these freaks. I want to see Wembanyama, Porzingis, Bol, and whoever else, Rudy Gobert, whoever else is 7'2" and above. I want to see them all on the court at the same time. Just doing something and hanging out with the shortest player that they can find. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. But to see it on the court would be kind of neat too. But sooner or later, with Wembanyama coming in, we might need to actually make 2 All-Star games because they're going to be too tall. They're going to be too good. I don't know what to do with them. They're going to be like, okay, that's a separate league. Let's have a short people league and a big people league. I don't know what's going to happen because this guy coming in is crazy, dude. But yes, Porzingis got traded. Nuggets are still beating all of these teams. You never know, man. Never know. Anyway, don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys. As we head out, I will see you guys soon. If you're coming to the workout, I'll see you over there. I'll see you at Ryan Elementary in a few minutes. The quote of the day is learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Cue my music so I can get out of here. Peace out, you guys.